Hello everybody and welcome to my final episode on Survival Challenge on No Man's Land. Yes, this is my final episode here, which is sad, since I've been doing this series, since 2023, which is about 2 years ago I think now, so it has been a long running series, but however, when I start doing Farming Simulator 25, we will do a Survival Challenge series there. So, just before we get on with the rest of the episode, the first part I'm going to show you a little bit of a comparison here from my save game to a new save game to show you how far we have come in this series. So, I hope you enjoy it. can I say? We have come a long way in this series. It is very interesting just to look back on a new save game and compare it to mine to see how much work we've done on this series just to get to where we are. And I must say, it is very interesting there to see how much we've done here in this series, and just having a look back where we just had no fields, we just had no buildings here on this land, we didn't have any factories, it was all just empty land with just a whole bunch of small trees in it. So yeah, it is very interesting there just to see that comparison. But it's been a great series, and yes, I know it's sad that this is the final episode here, but however, when we start doing Farming Simulator 25, that's when I'll do a new survival challenge series. So anyways, the first task here for today, we're just going to get all of these products sold here first of all, and then after that I'm going to rent ourselves the big John Deere combine that has a big 15-meter header, so then we can get our oats all harvested, and then after that, then I will get all those fields plowed up. That will be it. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this John Deere combine rented, and I'm also gonna just rent this Volvo, as after selling the products we do have all of the milk here to sell, and I just want to see if that Volvo I just leased that has a triple axle on it, I want to see if it pulls that tanker when it's full of milk a lot better than this Volvo here that has the 6x4 chassis on it. Alright, we got a total of 784,372 from those products that we sold. Alright, so I'm just going to bring back this John Deere Combine and this Volvo back over to the farm, and then after that we will attach that rented Volvo there we got over to the tanker, and we will get all the milk sold, and then after that we will get all those 3 fields of oats harvested and then sold. Very interesting this is. Even with this truck having a triple axle, it is still finding it hard to actually pull this tanker when it's fully loaded of milk. So I just decided to place the everything sell point here at the farm, so we don't need to just travel so far over to the shop here just to transport the milk, as it is quite slow. With the milk all sold, we got a total of 198,731. Not bad. Now we'll start harvesting our oats. Now after we've harvested these 3 fields, I am going to plow these fields, but I'm not going to be using Black Sheep Modding's plow. I'm going to run this Lizard plow here that has a working width of 26 meters, so a lot bigger than Black Sheep's plow that only has a working width of 9 meters, so that way we can get it done really fast. I'll just put the combine on a worker here for a bit, then I'll just jump in the fence and go over to the shop and just pick it up and bring it over to this field. wow, just have a look at the size of this thing. Yeah, you can certainly get a big field plowed really fast with this plow. Alright, that is all the harvesting finished for the final time. So I will return the John Deere and we will get this final load of oats sold, and then after that I will then finish off all of the ploughing and that will be it. Alright, a total of 46,190 from those two loads of oats. But if I also add on those two other totals we got from the products we sold and the milk here we sold here today, then our grand total for today, we got 1,029,293 from everything we sold here today. Very impressive indeed. Alright, that's all of these fields plowed, and that concludes everything for today. Well, everybody, that is it. And that is the end of this episode. And that is the final episode now finished on No Man's Land. So I really hope you have enjoyed this series. Thank you for being a part of this series for the last 2 years. If you have actually been here for the past 2 years and you have watched every single episode, let me know down in the comments if you have done. But no, it's been absolutely an amazing series. I really enjoyed it, and No Man's Land is such a great map just to do this type of gameplay on. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun just to start from absolutely with zero money in the bank and just only a chainsaw and a tractor and a wood trailer, and just to see how far we can get. And yeah, and what can I say? We definitely come a long way, and I honestly can't believe it's been 2 years that we've been running this series. So it is sad that it has to come to an end, but however, when we start doing Farming Simulator 25, I will be doing a survival challenge series there. Now, after we finish the Thornton Farm series, I'm going to be taking a little break for a bit, as I am just about to order some new PC parts for my PC, as I'm going to be doing an upgrade over to that, and I'm also going to be getting a new monitor as well, as I want to start uploading in a higher resolution as well to improve the quality of these videos as well. Thank you so much for watching here today. May God bless you and Jesus loves you, and we'll see you in the new survival challenge series in Farming Simulator 25. See you then.